plan for today is to come back in here where I've got a red oak on the ground. It's been dead for a little while, but I've got a few of the pieces out already on the log, but still got the limbs here to work on. So I'll get these rounds taken up where I can get the splitter, and then we'll see if we can't buck up the rest of this and get it moved up front as well. Next target isn't this monster, it's the next one back. It's going to be this one. It's got a pretty substantial lean to it. You can kind of see it bend to the right in the camera here, but that's going to go up toward the north. Then once that's on the ground, I should be able to drop this one. It's got a little weight on it that wants to go south, but to the south are some good trees that we don't want to affect. So I'll get rid of that further back one to the north, and then we'll drop this second one to the north as well. And those will be next targets. After we buck this one up and get the rounds moved up, I may have another one depending on how the weather is and how much time I have. This is a larger limb from one that I dropped a few weeks ago. And I got the log out, but it's already getting grown up with weeds. It's goes back for a ways. It's probably a good, I'd say 30 feet of good wood. And then we start getting into a lot of the smaller limb that's maybe 3 inches across. So I'm going to start the day with this little MS 180. I've got a 16-inch bar on there, and we'll get rid of some of the brush. I always like to start with filling the bar oil first. I've been told that if you always fill your bar oil first, you'll never run dry. So always try to do that, and then fill the fuel, because if you don't fill the fuel right away and you get going, well, then you're going to run out of fuel before you get too far into the job. But you'll have a nice lubed bar. So we'll put a little fuel mix in there. So my favorite way of marking is my 16-inch stick and a piece of sidewalk chalk. So I'll go down through, mark this bad boy up, and then we'll come back in a few minutes with the steel 311, and we'll start bucking it up. So I'm just thinking it'd be nice to have a side-by-side or some kind of mule to be hauling these back and forth, but on the other hand, it beats hauling them in the snow. So I've got some bigger rounds here and some that I've broken up into chunks that still need to be split down some more. Then I'm bringing the wood from back there, 30 some steps up here to some pallets, stacking it up here to get it off the ground. Here I've got some that were short, just from where the tree was cut, or just other odds and ends pieces. I'm gonna chop those up, but not for sale. And then got some split wood drying on the rack, also up on pallets, keep it off the ground or out of the snow in the winter. It's kind of how I like to go. Use the little cord along the 4-foot line. So I measure up 4 feet off the top of the pallet, and then I go 8 foot to 8 foot on the stakes there for the T-posts, and then go about 16 inches using my little stick sidewalk chalk method to measure them out. Some are a little above, some are a little below, but try to get it 16, because then with 3 face cords like this, which are 1/3 of a cord, you get the full cord. Because a cord is 4 feet high, 8 feet long, 4 feet across. So 16 times 3 gives you that 48 inch that you need for a full cord. And that's easy to measure. A face cord like this, that'll fill up the bed of a pickup like this, F-150 standard bed. It'll fill it up level if you stack it neat, or you can just toss it in and it's going to be mounted up pretty good in the middle. So that's a good unit to measure, and not terribly defined, but if you say 1/3 of a cord, people will know what you're talking about. Well, by the end of the day, we got 2 pallets stacked up, chest high. A little more overflowing here, and all of this. We got all the good stuff out from down here. There's a little bit of scrub left and some crotch pieces that we're going to leave. I didn't get quite down to this other one and get it dug out. Just getting too warm today. But that should split up real nice into something that looks like this in the near future. Well, thanks for watching another video on the Long Dogs and Firewood Logs channel. I appreciate your viewership. If you like, definitely hit that thumbs up button. And by all means, feel free to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you get notified when new videos come out. I'm trying to keep putting out a mix of wiener dog and firewood videos. I think the next one on the wood series is going to be coming back up here with the splitter and splitting up the stuff that we brought in today. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.